Hi, Kurtoti here. We are continuing our season 2 with RealmIQ sessions, which started last year. We're having multiple interviews with various AI experts from around the globe. And it's pretty exciting. And today, if you're not learning more about AI through having conversations, then you're not learning enough. Because if you don't know it, AI is at the top of the news, and it could and will affect everyone. So listen in. But first, listen up. Are you a speaker trying to get gigs? Are you a booker trying to get your speakers on panels and events or give keynote addresses? Then you need to look into the one-stop platform that does this for you, Ovations with a Z. It's the first online platform to simplify the talent finding and booking process for virtual events. Go to ovations.com, again with a Z, and there you can find a variety of speakers, including myself. And if you're a booker, use the promo code CURT5. That's C-U-R-T number 5. And get a 5% discount for booking any speaker, including yours truly. Also, if your company is interested in reaching an AI audience of professionals and decision makers to promote your event or product, we have sponsorship opportunities on this podcast. Go to RealmIQ/sponsors. Okay, so let's talk about video and AI video specifically. I got into video many decades ago, and historically, I've always worked with animators and editors, cinematographers, DPs, producers, many large teams to actually make things happen with video. And what's really happened with AI is that it can do everything for you. Kind of scary, but kind of cool. And since I've been a solopreneur for about 10 years now, I've had to learn and relearn how to do a lot of this stuff myself from a prosumer perspective. And prosumer means I am not Avid or After Effects or Cinema 3D, 4D, whatever. I'm not that guy. I've always worked with fantastic compositors and animators. But from a prosumer perspective, I thought it's been interesting to see the developments with AI because they're solving some real problems for people exactly like me. And what's really interesting is this new platform called Visla. We're going to be talking with the CEO today, Huipin Zhang, a very nice guy, very smart guy, came from Zoom and WebEx, two platforms that I've been on forever since the day, and fascinating conversation. So really interesting. Let's listen in. Hi, I'm Kurtoti with RealmIQ. This is our podcast, RealmIQ Sessions, where we talk about everything AI with AI leaders from around the world. Please give us a follow or subscribe. Today's guest is Huipin Zhang. Huipin is the CEO and founder of Visla. He was Zoom's founding engineer and chief scientist for over 9 years since its founding until he left to start Visla. He was also the creator of video at WebEx. So welcome. Can't wait to talk about your history and your new product, and let's get into it.
Excited to be here, Kurt. Thank you for getting me.
Absolutely. So there's such an interesting past in video. I'm a video guy myself, and so I'm always curious and playing with all kinds of different tools to see what's going on. I think since the birth of AI or generative AI, a lot of the promises of how to do videos quickly and smartly, they're all coming true on various platforms. And so tell me why you wanted to launch Visla and what were the factors that made you create your feature set?
Sure, of course, certainly. Well, just like you, Kirby, you have video background. I have very strong video background myself. I'm on the technology side. Long time ago, I was doing my graduate school PhD. I was focused on video analysis. So a lot of parts already involve an older version of the AI, and we use different algorithms, try to smarten analyze video and try to generate insight from video and try to compress video in the older days use a smart way to compress video. And then we started my industry career, I'm working on very interesting things on how to create the first version of MPEG-4 H.264 chip. And then going back to WebEx, working with our exciting collaboration platform for the first version of their video because previously they only have telephone and screen sharing. It was the exciting time. We really realized the value of video for collaboration. Then we started doing the Zoom thing, which became a history. Many people know now, starting 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. And we had a vision. Actually, I'm founder of Zoom, Eric Yuan, has the vision that we need video to make the to take a meeting collaboration much easier. So and it's become history. We make it so easy to use. So many people already take advantage Zoom and other platforms during the pandemic. And I started my career in video and data on Zoom. I started building a team working on AI, how to really make meeting experience much better. So I was the early like people like divine the Zoom AI team trying to analyze meeting recordings. And people know not very familiar with the idea now you got 1 hour meeting recorded and very rarely people are going to watch the whole meeting recording to get what's happening in the meeting. So using AI to extract the key information from a meeting, it's just no brainer. So we build a team doing that. And in the process of doing that, we just get more and more idea. Oh, this is something that can be very useful for video creation because it's almost the same thing as like a video editor. You understand your video, extract the key part, put together into a new video. That's video editing. And also and we got people reach out to us. They want to use Zoom's easy to use platform to produce video. Like in production, they want to capture video easily. And remove video production become a much easier solution or much cheaper solution. So we got an idea. We saw it's proposed idea to Zoom's leadership, like Eric, and we even have a name, like maybe Zoom Studio or the kind of thing we want to do it. And obviously Zoom more and more focus on collaboration. And so this idea become a extension of that idea. So doing Visla, we want to make video creation much easier in business. So that's where we are.
Yeah, so I told you I've been playing with video for a long time. Creating video, I did spend, a good 2 years in the Web3 space when we were trying to support content creators who create video every day, right?
Yeah.
And and try to solve the problems of, being multimodal, even a few years back where you record on one platform, edit on another, add graphics on another, and you're just pinging back and forth. And there was no consideration to really any AI capabilities at that time. They just weren't understood or known. And what I've seen in studying your platform is like you've solved all those problems that we were trying to solve many years ago, and you've done it beautifully and elegantly. And I had to say,
Thank you.
your support team and your YouTube channel, the all the tutorials are incredible, which you never find really anywhere else. It's just so frustrating on all these platforms. You have to research and go to YouTube to find some other person's tutorial on, how to edit in YouTube or iMovie. But you've figured it out and have a kind of a one-stop shop, a hub of information and tools that it's really incredible. So I applaud you and certainly launching with all those tutorials because a lot of platforms launch and then they have an afterthought, right? It's like, oh, yeah, we're getting a lot of requests around
Yeah.
tutorials. Maybe we should do some, all right? Let's just put them up on YouTube. But yours are on YouTube channel or on your site. I mean, they're very easily accessible. So congratulations.
Well, thank you for that. You know what, Kurt, we built the platform. We try to solve the problem of video content creation problem for many users, and we eat our own dog food too. Our video content creators use our platform to create video exactly like could be used by other business as well, like tutorial video, marketing video. You can see that we have many video published. I even myself created more and more video for my investors. I
Mhm.
try not to write email. Everything is in either screen recording or camera recording. I try to put, I do some editing myself using Visla. So once in a while, I send my video update to my investors. So I found that very funny, very useful. People not only, well, if you just read the email, you don't see the expression. You don't see sometimes I got very excited or sometimes got frustrated because something happened. So yeah, and we ate our dog food and we actually we learned a lot from doing that as well. We knew where we feel the pain creating video ourselves. Then we go back to and enhance our features. So it's very interesting journey so far.
Yes, and so you have launched, and how has the adoption been in terms of people understanding and signing up? I know you have a freemium plan, which is great.
Yeah.
Always good to do that, and with the upsell, but it gets people started and loving your platform. So great strategy there. What's been the uptake?
Yeah, actually, the adoption pretty very good, very satisfying. Obviously, in my experience with Zoom, I had a lot of impact on my the new adventure building business. So Zoom has the freemium model and it's perfect fit now very well. It generates virality networking so perfectly because anybody who are invited to join a Zoom call automatically adopt Zoom. And we try to get a similar idea for people to adopt and sign up on Vista platform. So we add a strong sharing capability. You create a video easily and you can share the video even on the draft state. If you haven't exported your video yet, you can share your project for other people potentially review, collaboration, feedback. So we already set up a framework for multiple creators collaboratively create the video. And it generates network effect too. So user easily go to our platform, sign up, and they can just try themselves. We learn a lot from Zoom experience and it make the tour so easy and they just can do that by themselves. They can explore everything by themselves. We have so many people and then just give us feedback. It's so easy. It's just I never create video, but in 5 minutes on Visla, I can create a perfect video. So we're so proud of that. And obviously there are things that we can do better, but we are so confident that the
No,
methodology
yeah,
will have all.
you launched with a lot of great features that solve a lot of problems. Some of the favorite features that I found were, this
Mhm.
categorization of private stock, your private stock. So, on many other platforms, you're having to upload every time you make a new video. You don't get to create a library, and you're saying your library is there, and you can access it anytime to keep creating videos. So that's fascinating.
Uh-huh.
Some of the other features I thought were great were obviously the text-based editing. That's a new way to edit now. It's like, no, just eliminate the text and it eliminates it from the clip. Fantastic kind of prosumer experience and the integrated teleprompter. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a big problem, sightline, right? As I'm I'm looking at your image in Zoom here, but I should be looking at the camera and I'm not on script right now, but I record a lot and boy, having a teleprompter, it's a useful tool.
Yeah, I think I'm glad you mentioned 10 prompter feature. Not many people recognize that how valuable it is. This is a typical example why my Zoom experience benefit from for me to create Visla. And you gave a good example when you in the Zoom call, you got to look at the camera. And we realize now that's how important for meetings. So in Zoom's case, we already define our UI, want to make sure easy for you to look at your meeting attendee and same time look at your camera. So we have the same idea. That's why and when we create our video recorder, the first thing we want to have teleprompter. We want people easily create high quality video and naturally. So yeah. And I appreciate that you recognize our other features, like what
Oh
you
yeah,
mentioned.
no, just all those little things because believe me, I know it's missing, and when I find something that is valuable, it's like, okay, they really figured this out. I have a question. I've been working on the desktop version and on your mobile app version. Just curious, is that vertical video ready? And can you edit vertical video as well in mobile?
Oh yeah, yeah. We support like 9:16 video, 1:1 video too for Instagram, and
Okay.
for a long time. So it's automatically when you reformat your video from 16:9, we automatically adjust subtitle location, header type location, and we also next we need we're gonna sort of automatically like capture your human, like your face and header. So what I make so well in this case when we have a conversation, we don't move too much, but we have a feature to automatically capture video your face.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you recognize that our value in the mobile platform. Many people starting with our web platform and our mobile platform actually very powerful. We design our mobile product actually just almost like a separate new product because we want the best experience for the mobile users.
Yeah.
And we also customize features for mobile. Like it's much easier to record video on mobile. So that's why our mobile has much stronger recording capability. And also it's easier for people to upload their image and videos from the mobile phone to create video. So we recognize that too. So easily you can create your project starting from there. And even you don't finish your editing on your platform, but you can seamlessly go to different like desktop platform to finish up your video creation and then starting with your mobile. So it's so seamlessly integrated together.
Yeah, that it's incredible. I mean, these are problems. I was an early pioneer in vertical video, and back in the days, you'd have to edit horizontally, right? You'd have to turn your head to like edit, which, still happens on, platforms like iMovie and stuff. It's like, oh my God, can't someone figure this out? And I think really only Adobe Express, maybe Canva have been the only platforms to really tackle it in an integrated way. So I applaud you for really recognizing people are recording a lot on their mobile phones, and people have better cameras on their smartphones than on their desktop. And
Yeah,
so, until you recognize that, you're not catering to that market when the the video creation and consumption of vertical video dominates traditional 16 by 9. I mean, outside of movie making and television, I'm talking
right.
about
Yeah.
content creators, and now there's business influencers, right, who are posting and recording every day. You see on LinkedIn, it's like it's
Yeah.
a content platform. So thank you so much for all the research and finding. I'm a big fan of Zoom. We're actually recording on Zoom here. I used WebEx for years in kind of corporate America, and then when Zoom came out and then the pandemic hit, as you know, all of a sudden there was this wide adoption
Yeah.
of Zoom because they made it easy. There's other platforms, even Google Meet is still hard to. It's not great. I don't necessarily like it, but and then Microsoft Teams, hello. That is horrible. I actually refuse to do Microsoft team meetings. And I just say, nope, don't accept them. Figure it out. So you have such a great background to be able to innovate for your own platform, right? And so kudos to you. I'm so excited for you. And so tell us a little bit about your plans moving forward, and possibly some other features you're developing, if you can disclose, just because you seem to be checking
Sure.
off boxes on major problems. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure out what problems are left for you to solve.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Yeah, we recently have our 1.0 release. We think it's a 3-year beacon of a product. We haven't claimed 1.0 for a long time because we don't think we're ready, because we have a complete vision what we want to do. And until recently we think we're ready. So in terms of video creation, we know now there are many pain points in different places in the pre-production stage, production stage, post-production stage, and publishing. We recognize different pain points. We want to have a version that covers all these things. So let's start with the production stage, and we just talk about recording. Then recording or video production become so pinpoint and so expensive. But now, as you just said, camera on your phone is way better than many professional cameras like 20 years ago. So you can get very good video. And many people already get used to record good video. So we think this is something that if we have good software video recorder, people can already create video in production very well. Don't have to rely on professional videographer. We got very good video. And when it goes into our Visla cloud, they can finish up the post-production. So in the post-production stage, we have a very nice like PowerPoint type video editing. We kind of eliminate the timeline stuff. We know that for many people who are not professional video editors, they are getting very confused with the timeline, and small changes can make big difference. We changed to instead a PowerPoint style video creation. You just edit video scene by scene, and we automatically generate scene. We automatically decide where is the right place for you to add animation, to add transition, all kind of stuff. So you easily just do your own content creation. And we haven't talked about the AI part. I
Yeah,
know
yeah, please. Yeah, I know. I want to talk about that
the
because
AI part,
this is
the
an
most,
AI show, so sorry about that. But yeah, let's.
yeah,
Well,
the AI
I'm
part,
just excited you solved all these basic problems that have been a pain in my butt for so many years, and that's exciting on its own. But
I,
I think the AI thing,
I keep
please tell us
resisting the
more.
basic thing first. The more exciting is the AI part. AI part, mostly for pre-production. So it's the conception part. How do you create your idea? How do you visualize your story? That's every a video editor work, right? You have it starting from a concept, you generate script, and you think about hard how to visualize the script. Then you eventually become a very happy video you're trying to do for many hours. But what we do is AI to save to maybe a couple minutes and start from idea, or in the simplest case, start from idea, we generate script. That's generative AI. And many people talk about now this expand your idea into a script, and it's already so well, so many people like that. And our innovation, among most important innovation, is visualization of your story. And for the like professional videographers, they know that when they shoot the video, they already know how to visualize, how to present the video to the user, make them more engaging, more like inspirational. We have our own model, try to understand the script, try to understand your video, and can put together simplicity. So we claim we are the best video creator in this case in the industry, because it's whether or not it's good, you can easily see whether your video footage match the story well. and we have our technology, our innovation in that part. So AI play key role, visualize your story, then everything else, as you mentioned, if you have your private stock already, then we can create a personalized video
Yeah.
and with your own story, your stock, and your in editing stage, your own human touch. So that's for creating one video individually. For 1.0, that's what we have achieved so far. We think it's already good for many people. And you're asking what's next? We're actually very exciting for the next stage. Video creation is becoming a definitely a collaborative work. And if you remember, Frame.io is one of the great products getting very deep in collaboration of video creation. You somebody in one person, video editor or video creator, create the first version of video and get their co-worker or collaborator to review them, give like find a problem to could be improved, and this is review process. And there are many other way to collaborate in video creation. So for example, you prepare the footage and another person prepare the script and they put together how to create video. And so we are building a workspace, a collaboration framework for multiple people working together in the future. So that's the exciting thing we're gonna release in pretty recently. So
That's fantastic. It's
yeah,
like taking Figma meets your platform, right? A great collaborative big workspace that, everyone can access, and that's very exciting. And I think will increase your business and teams collaborators. And
mm,
and
mhm.
obviously I think will increase revenue because, of the guilt trip of, hey, get the rest of your team on the platform and or buy the
Well,
corporate account, right? So it's a good money play.
you're right. You're right. Collaboration is always a driving force of monetization, especially in the business. I mean, you get your more and more your teammate into the whole platform, the better for us to monetize it. Yeah, it's not only just monetize from our point of view, it's real needs. I just recently, while we have many requests from users, they say, okay, I have my account myself. Can you add my colleague into my account? They ask more, or they can, okay, I can either I can delegate my work to that person, or I want her to review my work. So that's collaboration requirement. And some people I say, I want to change my Gmail password because I want another person continue working on my project. So we see that the requirements come in, and then we naturally work in our way.
Yeah, I think you've solved some major problems. The interoperability, which is, multimodal. You've solved the multiple formats.
Yeah,
And I think with collaboration, I think that'll take you over the top, especially with all these AI features, meaning, do it
yeah.
in minutes. I've played with some of these AI, video generators. And, one, I couldn't pick the VO person. I couldn't pick the music, and I couldn't put my private stock. And so, I mean, you've checked all those boxes. So, I mean, all my frustration on some of these other platforms are gone because you figured it out. Fantastic. Are
Thank
you
you.
are you self-funded, or do you have investors, or how were you able to launch?
Yeah, we have our investors from and our seed investors and angel investors. And of course, we got a lot of support from my early Zoom colleagues and Zoom investors. Very exciting and very grateful now we got support by my people who believe what we do. And even though it takes several years to get this so far, but it's just an exciting journey, and we're so much confident in what we can do to help people create content, video contents.
Yeah, I missed your ad on the Super Bowl yesterday. Did you have one? No, next year maybe, huh?
That's what I want to say next year. Yeah. Well, we are actually there are I have learned many things from my Zoom experience, especially from my a founder, CEO Eric Yuan, and we make video. In Zoom's case, the meeting experience so easy, and people even don't really realize that there are technology behind it. So it's and sometimes people just wonder in terms of UI, there's no difference between Microsoft Teams and and Zoom. Why Zoom is so easy, so reliable, so high quality? That's because I told the other day my another analysis now, because we intentionally put all the advanced technology underline so that user doesn't really realize the existence of technology. They only feel that the best experience. And we do similar thing as well in business. And it seems now you have not noticed subtitling. I know many people in newer days try to create video, and subtitle is a very critical part because when people commute, they watch video commute, have to sign up, people watch video in the office, they want to read subtitle. And we have very good way to use AI to generate subtitle heading, to generate your text summary. So those feature actually is buried over there. We just wait for people to discover it one day and they appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you bring up an interesting fact because with any MVP, right, you launch with marketable features, and then you want to have discoverable features. Once they're in there, there's the aha moments of, oh my God, they have this. And those are great because you can only market a few things because the consumer can only
Yeah,
remember maybe three things. And so you may have 25 features, many of which we've laid out here today and discussed. But those are discoverable. When I discovered them, I got excited because, and I told you what I liked, but they're not the lead marketing message. And that's
yeah,
okay. That's okay because people sometimes bury the lead, meaning they talk about underlying technology and video compression and stuff like that. It's like
right.
people don't know anything about that, but they have these pain points. You talked about pain points and how you're solving them. And if you touch on three pain points and people sign up just because of those three pain points, and then you continue to deliver on these discoverable features, I mean, it's fantastic. So it's a
Yeah,
it's a great rollout strategy of a product roadmap. So I commend you.
yeah. Well, you had a very good point. The marketing message should be very simple. It's just you may just have up to three marketing messages for people to know that you solve a big problem. And there are many other things that we also have considered. We know that there are pain points. We know have technology to help people solve the problem. It's not maybe not easily marketable, but that's okay. We are here to solve real problem, to make video creation so easy for everyone. And we know that. So that's why we understand every step of your video creation process. We have a solution for you.
Yeah. Well, fantastic. So how do people sign up? Give us your spiel here because we're entering our closing time.
Yeah, we are an exciting time now. Recently, I can share it with you. We got two new trends, and which both are related to the AI. As we know, in summer of last year, AI becomes so popular. Everybody talk about AI, and we actually leveraging that trend. We got a lot of traffic in terms of marketing. Many people sign up our account in that trend. And the other trends that back in like after the summer and some people getting tired of speaking with AI, generate AI everywhere, and people starting really think about the value. What are those platforms can generate create real value? And it's for a few months we see that the trends going down. People are hesitating to explore more, but an exciting things happen after the October time, even the holiday season, and up to now it's 3 months. We see the new trends growing very fast, and I believe it's because one, and we people realize our value. It's not only just a generic AI wrapper. It's real value. It's solving real problem. That's one thing. Second one is product becoming more complete. And we know now in the previous version, it could be somewhere going in the middle, they have to go to a different platform to finish the video. Now it's a complete product. You can start from very beginning to finish the video and in 5 minutes. So we're excited to share now with you. And we're hoping this trend can continue to grow.
Fantastic. So what's your URL so people can sign up?
It's visla.us, VISLA.us.
Okay. Awesome. Well, listen, thanks, Huipin, and thanks to all of you for tuning in, and catch more of our RealmIQ sessions on your favorite podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeart Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. Please follow us and smash that subscribe button. And we hope to have you back, sir, and tell us more about more features that you're releasing. But I'm a big fan of the platform. So congratulations on your launch, and incredible, incredible platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kurt. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak with your audience. I will follow up with your Spotify and I'll give. Yeah, thank you.
Good. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.
Yeah, same to you. Bye-bye.
RealmIQ. Book your corporate AI workshop today.
KurtDoty.co. Branding, marketing and product development.